graphics updates. Or, I don't even know if they're graphics updates. I think this was always here, but there's a heavy amount of snow here that you could just walk through and draw pictures in. So, I wanted to test out a theory that maybe, if I stand right here, or no, I want to stand right here. If I go into photo mode and I put her in the pose, oh, I can't put her in a pose. That's a bunch of bullshit. Why can't I put you in a pose? Body pose, here we go. No way! Ha ha ha! That's freaking awesome! I didn't know she actually did this. Oh, that is gorgeous. I didn't know you could actually leave that indentation. And now there's an indentation there. That is fantastic. I love this game so much. Alright, now we're just gonna draw a giant dick. So, there we go. Well, this is harder than I thought it was. Alright, we're gonna start the first ball right here. And then we're gonna walk like this. And walk back. And walk like this. And walk back. I made a dick. Alright. So yeah, I didn't. They actually made real snow that you can actually step in and leave indentations in, which I think that's brilliant. Oh, here's a big ass snow claw over here. How many of these guys are there? Alright, so let's test out my fire build.
More equipped to take you on.
Whoa, that's unfair. Yeah, it's cool and all, but personally, I think this is gonna suit me better. Fire and ice, baby. Fire and ice. This guy have fire? Nope, I can light you on fire for sure. Look at how much damage my fire bow does. Wow, that was far reaching. Goodbye. Hi. So, this thing, that's something that needs the highest shock coil I've got to have anything higher. Nope. This is, oh, I don't use the Shadow War bow anymore? Oh, no wonder. %50 fire coil, 49% fire coil, and another 45. Do I have anything better than 45? Nope. Alright, then I guess the best shock coil I've got is that one. Alright, so what's this over here? Ooh. Nice. I still need a boar bone, so goat's not really gonna help me.
I wonder what they'll trade for Boogly.
Are these just clear out the bandit camp? Complete a trial at the hunting ground. Oh yeah, I forgot that you have to do all this stuff. Oh, the bandit camp's gonna be so fun. My firebow kills bandits in like 2 hits.
Hunting grounds. Good a place as any to make a name for myself with the Banuk.
Oh yeah, I love hunting challenges. And by love, I mean I hate them very much.
Aloy! Hey, Aloy! Come to test yourself? Why else would you be out here?
Training again so soon, Akri?
Never met a hunter who wished they'd trained less. I guess I'm not in any hurry to go back to Banor. Not yet.
Do you want to talk about it? what happened at the glacier?
No, I'd rather fight through it. Take it in my teeth and be left with the taste of determination. How about you, Aloy? Up for a challenge?
What kind of challenge? A competition?
No, together. We'll use the hunting grounds, but my rules. Lovok's fine with it. We'll take in as little as possible. My sling, your bow. You draw the machines to me so I can freeze them. And then you hit them when they're brittle. We'll fight until we run out of machines or you run out of arrows. That's the challenge.
Honestly, I'm more used to fighting alone.
And I'm more used to fighting alongside another. So
You freeze them, I shoot them. Doesn't seem so hard.
Really? Then you'll only need half as many arrows as I'd planned to give you.
Wait,
It shows I trust your aim. Do you trust mine?
you've really got to work for a Banuk challenge, don't you?
That's the spirit. Come on, let's drop off our gear and go. Aloy,
Oh,
lure the machines back
no.
here and I'll freeze them. Don't worry, I don't miss.
Ah, crafting's disabled, huh?
Then I target them when they're vulnerable. Got it.
This is gonna be difficult. Okay, so just get them over to this platform, I'm supposing. Come on, dude. Over here. Over here. Over here. Come on, freeze them. Nice. Do it again, mate. Do it again. Good thing I am hella accurate. I needed to kill at minimum 3. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, how are you doing? How you doing? Hey, come over here. Come over here. Do me a favor. Line it up. Line it up. Line it up. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get it. Bam. That's 5 out of 5, boy. Get them frozen. Get them frozen. Get them while they're nice and cold. Get them while they're nice and cold. Ooh. Ooh, you're too close. Hey, no cigar, no cigar. I could do this all day, man. I'm judging they're gonna be harder. Alright, let's use my fire bow. They are not weak to fire. They are weak to ice.
That was my last fire arrow.
Yep, that was my last fire arrow. Come on, freeze them, freeze them, freeze them. I'm not focusing on that one right now. Freeze this one. Freeze this one. I don't need you to freeze that one. I need you to freeze. Yes, thank you. Freeze this one.
Second place.
11 out of 40. Eight out of 40. Freeze her, Igri. Freeze it, Igri. Trying to block my path. You stupid rowboat. Oh, why did I take that shot? That was so stupid. Why did I use all my fire arrows?
This is it.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Over here, bud. Come on, dude. Yeah, I am.
I did it. Easy. Here, you've earned this. Who taught you? Your mother? Sister?
His name was Rost.
Rost. Sounds very Nora. I can almost picture him. Stout as a tree.
And you?
Myself. I never knew my parents. There's a saying, an infant means 2 fewer hands to hunt with. That challenge was their gift to me.
So you know, I told the White Teeth what you asked.
What about my Lynn? Did they accept her?
They did.
As they should. She was strong. Really, I only feel... As for me, I always wanted to be a snow ghost.
It was a good challenge, Ikri.
Think I should settle down? Start a hunting ground of my own?
I think you could do whatever you put your mind to.
Let's not say farewell. I've had enough of that to last me a dozen winters. I hope your song finds its proper end. But it won't be easy, will it?
Is it that obvious?
Fate's a long climb on a high cliff for people like you and me.
Keeper, Araya said that I should compete in the trial.
Araya did? And what is your reason? I would ask this.
I'm...
3 trials, 3 challenges to endure. The Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize. Only then will you be able to defeat them all without being overwhelmed. Use the rope to get to the arena and we'll start. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Well, they're still surprised.
Oh, I have to do this in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Or no, 3 minutes. I can't see, I can't see, I can't see.
Done here. Time to move on.
Go to the last area.
Yes! 326! That was so hard. But fun. A golden
That was
sun.
worth it.
Oops. Oh well, I'm a juggernaut.
I've got some blue gleam. Might as well trade it.
Conquered it on your first run and didn't even make it look difficult. I swear it on the ice. You're as good as any Banuk champion.
I'm done with training.
Training's done with...
I beat a champion's time. That should get the Werak talking.
122 fire damage, huh? Yeah, that's quite a bit. A badger. What the?
Bandits aren't subtle. Clearing them out would send a different kind of message.
Oh ho ho! Dead.
Whoa! I'm after the signal!
There's the alarm. Better keep an eye on it.
Fire up the damn signal! Going troubles on our ass! Damn cables are here! Light the signal! You feel this one? Hold on, back of it! Right here, you sawed-offs! You're dead! I got a hand. Too fast!
They're still looking. There's frost between my teeth.
You large skulls let an intruder get in here! Don't let them get out again! Find them! Kill them! Do I need to start setting fire to things?
She's here. Don't move. I gotta aim.
Time to rain down some pain. Gonna cut you down proper.
Try over.
Somebody needs a killing.
Chaos Realm's fire weapon. Could come in handy. Won't be long before the Werak finds out I took out the bandit camp. In fact, I'll bet my name's all over Song's Edge. Might be time to challenge Aratak.
Fine line.
We'll give Stoneyield a new legacy. Better one.
A fistful of blue gleam's worth braving the cold.
To the horrors that Damon is willing to commit against us.
Funny. Bandits reinforced this place to keep us out, and now they're battle.
Hello.
The new machines are more than just a challenge. Hunters do well to know their limits.
There's a line.
To notch an arrow, draw a string, and miss. A bad feeling on a big hunt. David calls to the machines, sends them into a frenzy.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Werak.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak!
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. Not always the best judge of
People.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
Family drama aside,
You and Aratak will hunt machines at Frost figures. The victor.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no... And yet...
Ourea, it's not about who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you.
And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost figures, then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Figures, here I come.
Spreading paint across the stone.
Help me out, Nora, would you?
What can I do for you, Burke?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk, keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. You know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago.
I'm not a debt...
Of course! But a Scorcher Claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a Snap Morphane. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just...
I'll...
Last I saw them, if you decide...
And why? Just so she could cover it in paint again?
Hello. Goodbye, quite a... frost figure should be just up there. Red light. Fascinating. Nothing for me. Could be a piece of that fallen Tolnek. The frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey is fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as Challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark.
head up that mountain. Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the paths. Okay, up we go. Looks like the right way. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
The herd. Okay, I can do that. Here we go.
Come on, climb up here! What are you waiting for, Outlander? Get up here!
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Two Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right, 2 dead Bellowbacks coming up.
Oh, they're frost bellowbacks.
ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now. Almost down. All right, it's the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Just like before, the challenge is ruined. Are they weak to fire? Yes, they are. Whoa. Not gonna screw around with that. Whoa. Already at half health? What the frick kind of cheating crap is that? Oh my god. And you can jump that far. These guys are a bunch of bullcrap.
Watch them! None will stand before me.
That is so unfair. I don't like that they can just launch right at you. So, like, when you're so far away. Like that. That's just ridiculous.
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She's the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
A new outfit. And a weapon. Chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. And now it's a Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's drum. piece of that fallen Tolmec. Hup. They see me.
Oh my Christ!
dangerous, but I know how to stop it.
It's not fun when they're jumping at you and freaking getting all these hits in. It's freaking irritating.
Figurine. You look fierce for such a little thing.
This is our port. Never say no to an extra bow in a fight.
Whatever. Just don't let her steal all the good kills.
Let's get on with it.
Wow, how fair. I can't run faster than this thing.
now, we can relax.
Good hunt.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Outlander. What was all that about? What game are you playing here?
Oh, mine now. Can't be too prepared.
Outlander. It would be my honor. I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the Claws Beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the Claws Beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This machine, the Claws Beneath. Why travel all the way to the Cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the Claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me. And my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then. A skilled hunter. Every few years, the Claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the third. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the Claws Beneath. If I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the Claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the Claws Beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the Cut. Hunt well.
We've promised the Carja justice for their murdered friend. Why do they remain in the Cut?
I've never traveled further south than the grave. In the old days, the Mad Sun King was so fast.
The blue light can guide you or it can abandon you, as it typically does.
I heard of a shaman once who drank a shame. I think the conqueror vanished.
None of the
Some are skilled. Claws beneath it will tear the cut. We'll have to war.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
So, machines in the south suffer their own scourge. What sort of
Some of some great old rock making war. It returns after many years.
Already 6 years have passed since its last appearance.
The hunters are seeing the rock there from the roof of the cut. Odds are it's the claws beneath.
Never say no to a challenge. Better to die with your bowstring drawn.
I'll give this to the Oseram. Whatever they do with passion.
I remember hearing of Nux hunts when I was young. And now he's come to the cut.
The sand near some fall is as thick as the snow in the cut. It's something to see. The Oseram, with their ridiculous ideas about women. How many great warriors have they ignored?
None of the southern tribes rival the Nook as hunters. But some are skilled in their own way.
It's a painful snow.
Songs are more than just stories. To sing is to perform a ritual.
Whatever Unuk's doing, it's a really lucky person. These songs are a shrine. I've no interest in the golden tone. A living machine is what's important to complete.
From Meridian supplies me with every need in the world.
Welcome, stranger. May the cut be kind to you. Frozen Tarmac is perhaps the most distinctive landmark in the country.
We must respect the Crosby. It has survived for a long time.
Some see the Tarmac with the frost figures as some sort of
spiritual sight. It's just a dead machine.
A friend of mine is settled in Stonehill, you know, the bandits are on.
So in it took murder to Carja, didn't he? It was a matter of time before that one got himself into trouble.
Your song has kept me company in your absence.
Just a week ago, I saw a Carja sightseeing expedition staring slack-jawed at the frozen Tommen. The blue that can guide you is looking
May you survive and prevail.
We should not pile his father's guilt onto the new Project King's shoulders. These are different times.
Innitud has chosen to let the clouds shine.
We can talk or we can hunt.
You're still breathing. Good. One day, Stonehill is crawling with death. The next, settled by the nuke.
I saw the frozen Tornek many years before I ever saw a living one.
When I spend too long in one place, I start to grind my teeth.
There have been hunting competitions at the Frost Figures for generations, not far from the frozen Tommen.
The claws beneath is a moving graveyard. Each spear in its back represents a hunter which is torn apart.
Foolish young hunters. They speak of the claws beneath as if it's some common machine.
The truth is that the great Werets of Banur abandoned the cut during the war. Abandoned us to Carja.
Fire, tent. That's all I need.
Good for a Werak to see its chieftain change. All I can do is
A win at the hunting grounds.
You're Aloy, right? My pup, Bergund, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja, pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around, an ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's? What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
I've got an ice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that. So we need parts from a Stormbird and a Thunderjaw? And you know where to find them.
That's right. It's gonna take some traveling, though. We can find a Thunderjaw out in the Valley Meet, and a Stormbird roost near the Free Heat. I'll pack and meet you out there. This'll be fun.
Okay.
I've no interest in living machines are what's important.
I'm a friend. Bergen sent me, told me you might need some help.
That Oseram blowhard in Song's Edge? Did he pretend to be concerned for us? We're doing fine. We don't need to be looked after like children.
That's not the way Berggren tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you...
I've got the Scorcher Claw Berggren was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's gotta keep you three out of trouble.
Fine. I get the bloody snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
Bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Warwick?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
It's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
We run into each other again. If I didn't know any better.
Long time.
So, machine...
I need to keep my kit dry.
Thanks for your help.
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, Flaming Skulls.
Nope. That's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort, Dorikai.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something. Try this! I call this one!
Good. Making progress.
I don't know about you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Oni could, damn him. He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Oniku, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
Their damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry, Tatai. Nakoni challenged the chieftain.
Onikuk wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you were willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this...
Onakut knew that final night. We snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we to
It's not what she did.
I'm sorry.
It's nice to be here.
Look, that's where the burning...
Oh, the burning turkeys? Serious?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west. If you beat us...
No sign of him yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I was starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
I'm almost impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than Bernie.
Well, I liked it. Let's...
You're all right, Aloy. Thanks.
That is the weirdest glitch I've ever seen.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time! You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted.
Nakoni had big shamans.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the Werak she always...
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bert.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm...
The only thing...
Look at all those rotten Bonors.
It's a little much. That's strange. How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
You do more than just survive. You believe in something, and you're willing to fight for it. Nakoni was willing to die for it.
I like that. Nakoni dreamt of a Werak without shamans or chieftains, and we might be that dream.
Nakoni's arrows. That's what we are. Shot from her bow in the north, to hit her target in the south.
I know I'm not part of the Werak, but that's the best suggestion I've heard since I met you three.
Yes. Nakoni's arrows. We will try to fly true. Thank you, Huntress.
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werak. From protection. From our songs.
My chieftain. Kopalai. Am I not your favored fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favored! But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength! Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
You took Artok's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. Even my chieftain accepts that it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light, and the Karja beside me, with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
So,
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werrick has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling. He clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense, Inatut. Where did the fight happen?
A clearing. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead. The shaman consulted the signs and
I'll see what I can find.
I'll be...
Bergrand.
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those three crazy Manuka calling themselves Nukoni? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Meridian is a place where your every need is met. No one...
Could be a piece of that fallen tonic. Very cold. I get it.
Huntress, what business do you have with us?
I was asked to look into the murder of a Karja hunter. What happened to him?
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruas, struck him down from behind and stole his headdress.
The accused man says that he didn't do it.
You're not going to get anything useful out of the Banuk. Do or don't. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time a hunter dies out here. Won't even hand Ruas's killer over for a proper trial.
A proper trial?
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun to consider over days. If it is clement, he may only take his sight, or his wits.
So other Karja hunters have died in these lands before?
3, that's no surprise. But usually this...
Do you think they're involved?
No. If it's not about their tribe, they don't want to get involved.
Where did you find Ruas's body?
There's no hunt, girl. Nothing to pick up.
Humor me. I'm
down the rise to the west, and if that barb...
This is it. Snow's been disturbed a lot, like the Huntress said. Oh, here's something. That was used for the blood on the snow. This is where Ruas fell. It does seem that only 2 people fought here. Not looking good for Inatut. Didn't try to hide the weapon. Question is Inatut the kind of fighter who hits from behind with a tree branch? Lots of leaves and bark scraped off here. And someone pulled out the branch? No. From climbing it. They came through the trees. If you were waiting here, you'd have a good view of the Karja camp and the clearing. Well, this is ominous. A dead end? Can't be. Looks good. Someone pulled this over. Maybe trying to hide. Carja armor. This looks bad.
It doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Carja dead. And a Banook is out for it. A life for a Carja life.
Someone's here!
Not Banook. Then she won't be missed.
We've got company.
Okay.
Wanna play?
You've been killing Carja. And for what? Revenge for the war?
Who gets to declare that one tribe no longer hates another? I'll tell you, not the ones who fought, not the ones whose songs are silenced. My kin.
For what you did, another Banook has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Inatut. Fate is sharp today. They've already let him out to face his exile. Let's see who the cold claim.
I need to go after Inatut. But I should find some more evidence first. Newer than the rest. Must have belonged to Ruas. So it was a Carja soldiers. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from their victims? This Carja gear's not worn. Okay, time to get moving. sun. Breeze through the trees. Good for an old remedy. You'd take someone if you wanted to lose them forever. I'm not getting up that frozen waterfall. Maybe along the sides? halfway there. Frozen solid. Mixed feelings about that. Inatut! Inatut! Maybe he found shelter? I hope he found shelter.